How's it going, everybody? It's been a really good week. The prototype is finished. I've got all the gameplay elements in that I wanted to test, and I have finally have something playable. All right, let's get started. Players should die if they fall off the level. Players should respawn if they die. That's it. Start up a simple level and jump off the edge. After I hit a certain number of negative units, it just reloads the level. Players should see AI follow waypoints. So now you have the ability to assign a set of waypoints to a player spawn or a bot spawn, and the AI will go into a follow waypoints state. So here's the set of waypoints here. You can set the end behavior, so loop, stop, or reverse, and set it to default. And let's start it, and you'll see the AI. It'll start out, and now he follows his waypoints, loops around. Make it so levels can be played outside the game scene. So the way I was doing it before is I had have a game scene, and then I would load in the different levels. But just for simplicity's sake, each level now has a game object in it and can be played separately. That way it's easier to test. So say I want to go in here and look at, the first weapon level. I can just automatically go in there and start playing it, and I don't have to go into the game scene and tell the game scene, oh, I want to load this level as debug. So just for simplicity's sake, building this prototype, I decided to make things work this way. Players should only see AI attack when they've entered the level. So I kind of had this fixed, but it is a little bit of a hack, and I decided to undo it basically because none of the levels need this fix in it right now. So what was happening before is, say these AI would see you in this kind of starting area, and because they have line of sight on you, if they're an enemy, they'll shoot you. None of the levels, though, right now start out with enemies this close to you, and in an actual game, this room would be sealed off from this other room. So for right now, I put something in, didn't like it, and then took it out. So it's working, not working right now. Players should be able to pick up a weapon. So the first couple levels in the game, you actually don't have a weapon, so I needed to have a way to pick it up. So when we go into this room, this is the first level you have with a weapon. So now a weapon spawns over here, and you can pick it up and kill. Players should change to key color once it's taken. So in this level, let's start it up. If you can see my reticle, it's changed to that blue color. That's because I'm standing on blue ground, but I have this red door that I can't go through, so I need this red key. So now when I pick it up, you'll see my reticle turns to red. That means my color is now red, and I can unlock that door. Players shouldn't be able to change colors after a key is taken. So for this, I need to explain a little bit about the main game mechanic. So this mechanic is all about color switching. So you don't have the ability to actually change your color. It's determined by what surface you're on. So now I'm on a gray surface. I have a gray color, or I'm on the gray team. As soon as I go onto this blue surface, I'm now blue, and I'm on the blue team. And when I go on this red surface, I'm now on the red team. So AI, if red AI was on here and I'm on here, they're not going to shoot me because we're both on the same team. But I needed to add some danger to that. So what happens is when you try and progress through the level, you need a key to get through the exit, and that key is going to be a different color than that level. So if there were blue AI on here, as soon as I pick up this red key, I'm now red until I use it. And so now there's danger. They're going to see me as an enemy, and I have to try and escape. So that's the main game mechanic in a nutshell. Change level entrances and exits so they only use one door. That's in. Just kind of a refactoring of my door system. And players should see finish, so now when you play a level and you get through the exit, here, there's a little finish box, and once you hit this trigger, it just loads the next level. These next three are kind of related to the game mechanic I was telling you about. Previously, you had the ability to change your team color whenever you wanted, but I wanted to work something out that was a little more automatic, so this is just me working it out. Players should automatically change colors depending on ground. That's in. Players should see their team ID change when they pick up a key that has a different team ID. That's in. That's them, you changing to blue when you pick up a blue key. Player team changing should be disabled until they no longer have a key. So that's in. Like I said, all related to kind of that core mechanic. Players should only see AI attack when the AI's target is on the ground with the same team ID as the AI, and the target's team ID is different than the AI. Alright, so let's go into first weapon. So if I go into this room, we'll see 3 AI. Now as soon as I grab this blue key, they'll see me as an enemy. They don't see me as an enemy right now because I have the ability to change teams. So let's grab it, and now I'm dead. Players should see AI react to team kills they witness. So let's go back to first weapon. Now, if I go into this room, I have 2 strategies. I can come over here and I can, kind of wait for these guys to not be looking. I can grab that blue key and make a run for it. So, let's see, maybe about now, and I'll go. So that guy shot me, and now the level's reloaded. So that's not working out too well for me, but I can go over here and I can get this weapon, and I can just start killing them and blowing them away. So before, you could just kill them, they wouldn't do anything because they don't see you as an enemy, but I needed to give them the ability to see when you team kill another player on their team. So if you see that guy, the guy on his right saw me team kill him and then shot me, but I can kind of do it sneakily and team kill him. And now I can get the blue key and go. Player should be the only bot with color changeability. This is just for gameplay, so if you have a level and you have a bunch of gray bots on one side and red bots on the other side, and you want the gray bots to invade the red bots' territory. For gameplay, you don't want them changing to red bots when they go into their territory, so the player is the only one with that ability to change colors. Player should see large battle scene, so let's go to first battle. And if we go in here, we'll see some gray bot friends starting to spawn. And there are some red bots over there that are beginning to spawn. So if I look at the level, I need to find this blue key over here to exit. There's a blue key. But I have these red bots and gray bots fighting. Oops, I grabbed that key. I need to get out of here. I think I got shot right before I was exiting. Anyways, this is the large battle scene. You can do a little bit of team killing to try and thin the herd, and hopefully no one sees you. Team kill. I think somebody saw me. That's why I died. But this is the kind of main gameplay mechanic I was working on. Now I'm on the red team. So it's kind of a stealth strategy first-person shooter. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the prototype. It's finished. It took me a while, but I built a lot of subsystems to support it. So even if this doesn't work out, I can use these systems in a different FPS shooter. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick playthrough of the whole prototype. It's just a series of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels. So let's start with the intro here and give it a playthrough. So I start out here, and that was easy enough. like I said, this is just to kind of introduce people to the mechanic. So red. If this was an actual alpha game, then it would be much more involved. So this introduces the concept of the keys needed to get through. It'll be more involved, more kind of spread out. These are just kind of quick little rooms to test out the gameplay and kind of so I can prove to myself that it's even fun at a base level. So this one I need to grab that key and sprint. Alright, this guy. So I can get a key and I'm not on the red territory, so he doesn't care about me. So I'm gonna have to sprint again. And now we finally get a weapon, which I've already covered this one before, so let's kind of do some strategic team killing. Grab the key. And then this is the big battle. And this one I actually have a hard time completing, because these guys are tough. Oh, somebody got me. Let's see if I could just go sprint for it. Nope. Anyways, that's the prototype. Like I said, this was just, I just built this to kind of prove the gameplay and mechanics to myself and see if it had any potential, and I think it does. So the next step for me is gonna be to build the game to an alpha level, and that'll be a lot of art. So I'm gonna start that next week. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, just go ahead and leave me a comment. Devlog 6 finished. If you want to see more of my videos, please click like and subscribe. If you'd like to support the development of these videos, then please visit my Patreon page. Thanks for watching. See you!